Good morning, everyone. Today we will present our lesson plan. The title is Assessing Young Learners Through Matching Picture with Vocabulary and Paragraph Construction for the 5th grade student of SD Negeri 1 Denpasar. Before we start, we will tell you about the member of the four group. The first is Gusti Ngurah Putra Jaya. Second, Made Arika Utami and Made Dita Selani, and the last is Putu Wahyu Surya Utami. The topic of the lesson plan is healthy is important. How to the maintain of healthy of human. Time allotment is 1 meeting. For the basic competency and indicator. First is basic competency. We use 3.4 understanding word, phrase, and sentences related to the healthy is important, and 4.4 producing the use of word, phrase, and sentences related to the healthy is important. For the indicator is 3.4.1 matching vocabulary with picture related to the two diseases, and 4.4.1 constructing a paragraph based on the question given about the healthy is important. Learning objective. The first is by matching vocabulary with picture, students know vocabulary with healthy is important. The second is constructing a paragraph based on the question given about healthy is important. Students know how to maintain human health. The learning material. The first is definition of healthy is important. How to maintain the health of human and vocabulary. The learning method is the first for approach is scientific approach. For the method is think pair share, guide question and answer and discussion. For the character, religious, honest, tolerance, discipline, hard work, creative, independent, demonstrative, courage, togetherness, love, love of the motherland, respect for the achievement, friendly, communicative, love peace, love tolerate, care for the environment, social care and responsibility. Okay, the next presenter is Arika Utami.
Okay, for the next there is a learning activity. In the learning activity, there are pre, whiles, and post activity. In the first one, there is pre activity. In the pre activity, the teacher grades student friendly, and praying and singing and national anthem Indonesia Raya, proposes question about the material which have already been studied and relates the previous material with next materials, gives learning motivation to students generally and specifically related to the material to be learned, explain to the learning objective and basic competency which are going to be achieved, delivers the outline of the material and explain about the activity which is going to conduct it. So in pre-activity, the time allotment there is 10 minutes. And then whilst activity. In the whilst activity, the teacher provides a brief explanation of healthy is important material, and then the teacher asks things that have not been understood about the material and gives students the opportunity to express their opinion answering their friends' questions. The teacher responds to student questions and opinions. The teacher gives the student vocabulary of healthy is important and spelling it with correct speech and pronunciation. The teacher gives picture and vocabulary, then asks students to think the picture that match with vocabulary related to disease and match individually, and divides the student into pair. The teacher asks the student to answer the question that given by the teacher related to the material and make it in a paragraph, and then the teacher asks the student to read in front of the class. In a whilst activity, the time allotment there is 45 minutes. Next is post activity. In the post activity, the teacher concludes the learning material with students, identify the problem that they found, gives an assessment sheet of student knowledge and skills, And giving a feedback for the process of learning product by giving score to student assessment, and then praying and close the class. The post activity, the time allotment is 15 minutes. Okay, for the next, there's process assessment and learning outcomes. So the first one, there is affective assessment. There's that student journal and cognitive assessment. That is close-ended test, vocabulary connected with picture test or answer key. So this is our scoring procedure. And then the next, performance assessment. In the performance assessment, we use open-ended tests and guided question and answer or a scoring rubric. In the scoring rubric, there is a 4 aspect. The first one is complete and tidy format, and correct grammatical structure, correct pronunciation and mechanics, punctuation and mechanics, and using good vocabularies. So there are also space for note or reflection if there are many things that need attention and student who need special attention or things that should be improved. And then the remedial and enrichment. This is provide remedial for students who have not reached and specified competencies, and describe enrichment for students who have reached or exceeded the target of achieving competence. So I think that's all, and then the next will be continued by Wahyu Surya Utami.
In Appendix 1, the teacher will explain the material about healthy is important with showing a picture human sex and giving a short paragraph in line with the topic. And the last is giving 20 vocabularies about the topic. And after that, on Appendix 2, the teacher will ask the student to think and connect the word with the picture they given in cognitive worksheet. On the other hand, in performance assessment, the teacher will ask the student to look in group in pair, then make a short paragraph based on the question given. After that, the teacher will ask the student to share the paragraph in front of the class.
In Appendix 3, we have 2 assessment sheets here. The first is cognitive assessment. Here we have matching tasks between pictures and vocabularies about disease. We design the tasks to check the student's understanding towards the material. These tasks related to basic competency 3.4, which is in C1. The second is performance assessment. Here we assess the ability of writing of the students. The task is guided question and answer. In the task, we give 5 questions for guiding the students in creating a short paragraph about healthy is important. This task is related to basic competency 4.4, which is in C6. Next, in Appendix 4, we provide scoring procedure. For cognitive assessment, we use answer key. Since we have 5 items in the task, the final score is obtained from the correct answer multiplied by 20. So the highest score is 100. For performance assessment, we using scoring rubric with 4 scale. In the rubric, we consider 4 aspects, and you may see it clearly from the slide. So that's all about group for presentation. We are looking forward to get constructive suggestion from Miss Gungtri and other groups. Thank you.